I have the privilege of introducing our panel tonight. I grew up in the aftermath of the 2008 recession, and my parents getting divorced forced us to move out of my childhood home. My appendix burst when I was 8, and my mother wasn't insured at the time, leading us to take on medical debt in order to pay for my care. I remember being in 4th grade wondering why we couldn't just give people the things they need to live. I told my dad one night on the phone, and he replied to me, "That sounds like socialism." As I've gotten older, I've learned about the extremely brutal ways that capitalism harms people across the world. The scale of destruction and war crimes in Gaza would not be possible without the continued flow of weapons from the U.S. In the past 2 years alone, the U.S. has given tens of billions of dollars in military aid to Israel, who in turn are required to purchase weapons from American arms manufacturers. This is a form of corporate welfare for the largest arms companies like Lockheed Martin, RTX, Boeing, and General Dynamics, who've seen their stock prices skyrocket during the genocide. Israel is a settler colonial project that, like all colonies, was founded on the premise of being profitable. I'm reminded of Trump saying that he'd like to make Gaza into the Riviera of the Middle East. Additionally, Israel is used by the U.S. as an unsinkable aircraft carrier to terrorize any power in the region that could even possibly stand to produce profits for U.S. industries. All of this is to say that our struggle for a free Palestine, as well as an end to imperialism everywhere, is inextricable from the struggle to end capitalism. However, a single person can only accomplish so much. If we ever want to see goals like universal healthcare or climate action or a free Palestine realized, every single one of us must get organized. And I'm just interested, can you raise your hand if you are not in an org right now, like you're not in any political organization? Okay, a couple hands, but most people here are organized, which is fantastic. You know, I'm preaching to the choir. YDSA is a member-driven, democratically organized Big Ten socialist organization fighting for the immediate needs of workers and students on campuses like this one. There are also many other organizations, some of which are represented here tonight, who are doing great work locally, and you should join them. We are currently fighting for free Plan B on campus. If you're, again, a member of the CNU community, please sign our petition. And we are also selling stickers, bracelets, and pins with Hampton Roads for Palestine by the entrance, and all proceeds will go to the PCRF, which supplies urgent aid as well as supports long-term recovery in Gaza. Without further ado, it is my honor to introduce our panel, which includes members of Tidewater Democratic Socialists of America, Muslim Student Association of CNU, YDSA at CNU, William and Mary Students for Justice in Palestine, and VCU Students for Justice in Palestine. And additionally, we are sponsored by Hampton Roads for Palestine. So if our chair, Lauren, would like to come up and introduce ourselves. Thank you.